Kabir, Dev Entertainment. So, I don't know anything about this movie. I just know that I got a lot of requests for it, especially on Facebook. I think a lot of people got together with all of their friends and started, just filling up my Facebook with a bunch of requests for it. So that was cool that they organized. I respect that. So let's check out Kabir. I don't know anything about it. I did not see the teaser. I wasn't able to react to it for some reason. I don't remember why. But whatever it was, there was a good reason, I guess. And this comes out in April. So let's check this out and we'll see what they got for us.
You are the best of the human beings. চমকে উঠলেন আমরা আমেরিকান টুইন টাওয়ার থেকে ইন্ডিয়ান পার্লামেন্ট সব জায়গায় আমাদের পাওয়ার দেখিয়েছি আর সেই জিহাদের সঙ্গে গদ্দার সব খতম জিহাদিন ফি সাবিলিল্লাহ আল্লাহর জন্য জিহাদ জিহাদ
आज सुबह से इन लोगों की टारगेट थी 18 सीरियल ब्लास्ट करने की, जिनमें से 7 हो चुके हैं। अलबत्ता बाकी के 11 हमने इंटरसेप्ट कर लिए थे।
2012 18 नवंबर कोलकाता इंडियन मुजाहिदीन स्लीपर सेल एक्टिव करा हुआ।
Oh wait, is this about
कोयटा धमाका?
Do you want to see our power?
Is this about the guy that worked with Osama bin Laden and stuff? Yeah, okay, yeah. He did 9/11 and the yeah, that. So it's about, I can't remember his name, but the guy that kind of orchestrated a lot of terrorist attacks. Now, I'm a little concerned about this subtitle, Peace Has a Price. Now, is the film going to have the perspective that Kabir believes that he, or that our main guy believes that, he has to do this for peace and it's his own mental thing, but it turns out that he's wrong? Or are they trying to say that he was right and that, he what he did was justified? Because I don't want this to be a propaganda film. What do you think? Am I misinterpreting the peace has a price part? Let me know what you think about that. So a lot of it takes place on this train, or at least the trailer does. Mostly him talking with her. Probably a lot of exposition about who he is and what he's done. I'm wondering if a lot of the story of what's going on, like talking about his past, instead of it being a linear storyline, that it's going to be a series of backflashes based on his conversation with her on this train. So he probably gets into this conversation with her and then starts going into details of 9/11 and details of the attack in the embassy and the attack in India. Like, is he going to be telling those individual stories and where he came from and all of that stuff to her as exposition, as a narrator for the story? Or is it just a scene that's going to be in the movie as an exposition, something in the beginning? From what I can tell, acting looks okay. The action parts, I like that this is a real fireball. And this guy's got some really good makeup. I like the makeup. The blood looks real. You know, a lot of times when they use fake blood, and this looks like it's probably that too. It's a form of corn syrup that they put red dye in it and then some other things to make it a little thicker. It looks like you're doing that. But it looks good. Looks like good makeup. Ah, that's a good explosion. So I'm wondering, I'm thinking that he's telling the story to her of his life as an exposition for the backflashes that go into every individual story throughout. That's what I'm guessing. I could be wrong. This looks pretty cool, having all these people attacking a house. Some decent wide shots. And I do like that you have real smoke, you have real squibs, you have blast, you know, the fire that comes out of the barrels. I don't like when action movies try to fake those with CGI effects because they don't look right. Like you end up getting sparks, the look of sparks when something hits wood, you know, things like that because they're CGI elements instead of squibs. So I do like the fact that they're using practical blanks because practical always looks better than CGI. Now, I do find it interesting that, you know, a lot of movies will talk about Osama bin Laden because that's the name everybody knows from 9/11 and blah, blah, blah. But we don't hear too much about or get movies on other people that were involved. Like, I think Chemical Ali would probably be an interesting movie, even though it would be difficult to watch as well. Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. Interesting that there's something beautiful in this movie. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they have a lower budget, but what they're doing, if they're doing what I think they're doing, where they're having a lot of the exposition and narration happen in the train, that saves a lot of money because you keep everything, you keep the core of your story in a single location. So you don't have to spend a lot of time doing, other sets, setting up other sets, paying for other locations. I mean, all of your backflashes have locations, but the core of your story, half of your movie, or at least a third of your movie, will take place in a single location. That saves a lot of money. So it looks like they have a lower budget, but they're planning what they do with that budget well. And I think all of the bits and pieces that we've seen are done right with practical effects, real fire, single locations, so you have exposition in one place. I think they're utilizing their budget properly. And I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. And it would be an interesting story to watch. Now, I didn't get to see if anyone commented on this, but what is the meaning of that peace has a price? Does that mean it's more of a showing him in a positive light or him in a negative light, or what is going on there? Why is it called peace has a price? It shows how jihad is misinterpreted. But that is true, it's very misinterpreted. Quick promotion, everybody. I'm having fun using the Stardust app, which allows you to make up to a 30-second reaction to movies and TV shows, and I'd love to see your reactions and put them in my videos. If you're interested in that, download the Stardust app. I've got a link to it in the description below, and make sure to follow Koricon. And whenever you make a reaction, make sure that you tag Koricon so that I get notified and can see it. Whenever I make a reaction video or a movie review and I see your video, I will take clips from it and put them in my video. If you're a YouTuber, make sure to put your YouTube channel name on your reaction if you want free promotion. And if you're a fan of my channel and just want to be in there, great. So tag me on your reactions.